5 things you didn't know about McDonald's and its business model. When you hear about McDonald's, you probably think of hamburgers and sodas. But the business model of this famous fast food chain goes way further than that. We decided to create this video to tell you 5 secrets that you didn't know about the real way McDonald's makes money. Hello everyone and welcome to Novarise, your channel for financial education. Number 5. McDonald's isn't really a fast food chain. Yes, you heard that correctly. Although McDonald's is known worldwide as a fast food business, what really makes money for this chain is the real estate they own. The way they operate encompasses a whole and detailed real estate process. The first thing they do is get a piece of land that meets size and location requirements. After that, they build the structure of the place, decorate the restaurant, build the parking lot, and finally, they rent or sublease the establishment to an investor. McDonald's real estate business model includes the purchase of land, construction of buildings, installation of franchises, and finally, the rental of an establishment. Imagine this same process done in more than 36,000 restaurants in over 100 countries around the world. It's simply a perfect and well-designed business. Number 4. Marketing is another aspect of McDonald's great business success. We have all eaten at McDonald's at some point of our lives, and if someone has not, they will at least recognize the famous golden arches. This is because for decades, McDonald's has maintained a clear and constant image. As you well know, there are hundreds or perhaps thousands of other fast food chains in the world, but only one can operate under the name McDonald's. That popularity, of course, comes with a price. And that's another way the company makes money with. Basically, you pay to operate under their name. And with that, added to the location of the establishment, you will have guaranteed success. Of course, franchisees are responsible for their own business. And since it is in their best interest to make money, over time, they end up reinvesting money into the restaurant to make it better in order to generate a higher revenue. This usually happens with the help of the company. Think of it as a kitchen renovation, or when you fix your roof. The value and quality of your property goes up. Number 3. Guess what? McDonald's also makes money for restaurant fails. According to the information provided in McDonald's website, the total investment needed to acquire one of its restaurants in the United States ranges from $1 million to $2,200,000, and that includes the fee of $45,000 paid to the franchisor. To ensure the success of the whole process, McDonald's requires investors to have a sum of $500,000 in liquid assets, and they must also go through a training process for the administration of the franchise that lasts between 12 to 18 months. But what if at the end, things don't work out as planned? Well, McDonald's, as owner of the land, can choose to sell it again, and for well above the price at which they bought it. And this is just one of the options in which they generate money. Assuming the restaurant fails due to management issues, but it is shown to be on a strategic location, another investor can simply come in and become the new investor of the restaurant. And we are sure that McDonald's has an extensive list of interested investors. Number 2. McDonald's is listed on the stock exchange. Yes, McDonald's business model goes far beyond real estate because they're also listed on the stock market. Their restaurants have given them so much economic success that they have managed to diversify their business in an incredible way. By being part of the stock market, McDonald's not only generates money from large institutional investors, but also from smaller transactions from individual stock investors, like you and me. In the long term, McDonald's stocks have proven to be very efficient. Since 2016, they have doubled in value. And this is great for the company, their franchisees, and of course, the small investors. Number 1. Hamburgers play a fundamental role in McDonald's business. You might be wondering, what role do hamburgers play in McDonald's menu? Well, according to the former CFO of the company, Harry J. Sonneborn, we are in the real estate business. The only reason we sell hamburgers is because it is the largest profit maker from which our tenants can pay us rent. Imagine that you rent properties and offer your tenants the necessary tools to help them generate the income to pay you rent at the end of the month. Sounds wonderful, right? Well, that is exactly what McDonald's business model is based on. Remember, we have said many times in our educational videos on finance and real estate that diversifying your business and your portfolio is the ideal way to achieve success. And this is precisely a philosophy that McDonald's has been implementing for decades. That is why you find McDonald's in malls, colleges, airports, main roads, and other highly strategic places. Behind each restaurant, there is extensive market research done to ensure that the location is really worth the investment. Now that you have a better understanding on how the McDonald's business model works, you will realize that to ensure the success of your business, you must work on several aspects of it and also have an exit strategy for it. Tell me, what are your thoughts? And since you're here, do not forget to check this episode that's gonna help you complement everything you just learned today. Take care, bye-bye!